given, freely held. Stillness holds its moment, breath becomes a meeting, hearts begin remembering. Love remains here now. Indulge and freely send the gifts before us. No one sends a love like him. Oh, 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 oh. We remember love, now we remember freely. We'll feel its ripple rise. Only presence here in remembrance of freely given, freely loved. Love like more gently meaning flows between us, each one has an afraid. Truth awakens softly. We remember love, now we remember freely. Our feelings within us. Only presence here in remembrance and freely given, freely loved. Beyond every boundary, beyond everything in silence, speaks with us. We are not alone. We remember love, now we remember freely. No fear lives within us. Only presence here in remembrance and freely given, freely loved. Carry us within you, light of your brightness. Every step that memory, love remains here now.
Remembering and appreciating supreme love. This is a special occasion. So we gather here in a spirit of sincerity, reflection, and appreciation, recognizing what many understand as the highest expression of love. So this is not an official or institutional observance, but an open remembrance offered respectfully for all who wish to reflect, observe, or participate according to their conscience. A shared human reaching. So across the world, humanity has spoken many names: God, Allah, Yahweh, Brahman, Tao, the Great Spirit, the Absolute. Others speak of the universe, nature, or consciousness itself. Some choose no name at all. Yet behind these differences lies something deeply shared, a reaching toward what is ultimate, whether understood as a being, a force, a mystery, or simply reality itself. So for the sake of unity, we may refer to this as Source, or the Supreme, not to replace anyone's belief, but to create a space where all may stand without contradiction. So for those who do not believe in a higher power, still engage with truth, existence, and the unfolding of reality. And so in that sense, the exploration remains shared. So whether personal or impersonal, named or unnamed, believed or questioned, the horizon humanity reaches toward is in many ways a common one. The biblical account. The Bible records that around this time, nearly 2,000 years ago, the one known in English as Jesus Christ gave his life, an event understood by many Christians as opening the way to everlasting life. This account has been remembered, reflected upon, and commemorated across centuries, cultures, and communities. So we may ask, do we remember this account and what it has come to mean for so many? The invitation to remember. According to the Gospel record, Jesus invited his followers to remember this act through a simple observance involving bread and wine. And so the reference is found at the Bible book of Luke, chapter 22, verses 19 to 20. Now you may wish to follow on with a Bible of your choice. For now, we're going to just look at the New International Version. Luke chapter 22, verses 19 to 20. It says, "And he took bread, gave thanks, and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, "This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, after the supper, he took the cup, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is to be poured out for you." In response to this invitation, millions around the world gather each year in various ways. They meet in places of worship, in homes, in quiet settings, in difficult circumstances, even in places where such gatherings are restricted or discouraged. Some observe publicly, others quietly. Some in community, others alone. And now, also across digital space, through live streams like this one, or videos. So many who take part do so with intention, having made personal efforts or sacrifices simply to be present in this moment of reflection. We take a moment to acknowledge that and to appreciate it. So about this gathering, this presentation is an open and respectful adaptation of material traditionally used to remember this occasion. So it's offered here transparently, not as an authority over belief, but as a shared exploration, allowing space for individuals from different backgrounds, experiences and understandings to engage with the meaning of this event. For some, this is an act of faith. For others, a moment of reflection. For others, still an opportunity simply to observe and consider. Or are welcome in that. What we will consider. Using the Bible as the source text for this account, we will briefly reflect on the following questions. How has Jesus' death been understood as opening the way to life? Who are seen as benefiting from this act of love? How do individuals choose to respond to the bread and the wine? And beyond this moment, how may appreciation be expressed in daily life? So how Jesus' death has been understood? A human question. Across time and culture, one question has remained close to the human heart. Why do we experience suffering, limitation, and death? And is there a way beyond it? Different traditions have approached this in different ways. Within the Bible, this question is explored through a foundational narrative. The human condition in the biblical narrative. The Bible describes the human condition through the early account of Adam. This account is often understood as illustrating why suffering, imperfection, and mortality are part of the human experience. Let's go to the reference found in the Bible, Book of Romans, chapter 5, verse 12. So we're going to look at the New King James Version, but of course, whatever particular Bible you wish to use. Just for now, we will look at Romans chapter 5, verse 12. It says, "Death in Adam, life in Christ. Therefore, just as through one man sin entered into the world, and death through sin, and thus death spread to all men, because all sinned." Some read this as a literal beginning. Others see it as symbolic of deeper truth about humanity. Either way, it reflects something widely shared, a sense that life as we experience it is not yet what it could be. A question of restoration. This leads to a natural question. Can humanity be restored from this condition? So within the biblical framework, the answer is presented in a way many understand as rooted in profound love. A response framed as love. One expression of this is found in the well-known passage at John chapter 3, verse 16, where it is written that God gave his Son. So let's look there. John chapter 3, verse 16. We'll look at the Amplified Bible, the classic edition, and it says there at John 3:16, "For God so greatly loved and dearly prized the world, that he even gave up his only begotten unique Son, so that whomever believes in, trusts in, clings to, relies on him shall not perish, come to destruction, be lost, but have eternal, everlasting life." So in this view, the source, the supreme, initiates the act, and Jesus Christ responds willingly. Together, these are often seen as two deeply connected expressions of love. The life of Jesus. Jesus is described in the Bible as living without wrongdoing. The reference? 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 22. 1 Peter chapter 2, verses 22. So in the New International Version, it says, "And he committed no sin, and no deceit was found in his mouth." Because of this, his life is often understood as unique, unmarked by the brokenness described in the human condition. Many Christian interpretations therefore hold that his death was not for his own sake, but on behalf of others. The meaning attributed to his death. In the Gospel accounts, Jesus speaks of giving his life for many. We see this at the book of Matthew, chapter 20, verses 28. Matthew, chapter 20, verses 28. In the New International Version, it says, "Just as the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many." This has been understood in different but related ways. As a ransom, a life given in place for others, as a sacrifice, an act of love for the benefit of humanity, as a restoration, addressing what was lost in the human story. Some connect this with the comparison between Adam and Jesus. Adam representing the beginning of human loss, Jesus representing the possibility of renewal. So we have some references, 1 Corinthians 15:22 and Romans 5:19. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 15:22 in the New International Version Bible. The New International Version says at 1 Corinthians 15:22, "For as in Adam all die, so in Christ all will be made alive." And then when we look at Romans 5:19 also, it says, "For just as through the disobedience of the one man, the many were made sinners, so also through the obedience of the one man, the many will be made righteous." Why did Jesus have to die? This question has been asked for centuries and continues to be explored in different ways. Within the Bible, Jesus is described as one who did not act out of wrongdoing, yet accepted suffering. For many, this gives the moment its meaning, that the act was not driven by guilt, but by willingness. That it was not compelled, but offered. As recorded in the Gospel of John, Jesus speaks of giving his life willingly. That's found at the book of John, chapter 10, verse 11. If you'd like to share with me. John, chapter 10, verse 11. It says, "I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep." Some understand this within a framework of justice and balance. Others see it as the ultimate expression of self-giving, love meeting human brokenness with compassion, rather than condemnation. A shared reflection, whether understood literally, spiritually, symbolically, or as a matter of faith, this moment has resonated deeply across history. For some, it is the foundation of hope for everlasting life. For others, it is a model of self-sacrifice and love. For others still, it is a narrative that invites reflection of justice, meaning, and renewal. A gentle transition. If this act is understood of one of love, and for many as opening the way to life, then the next question naturally follows. Who is it understood to be for? And how do individuals respond to it? Who benefits? And how do we respond? Who is this act of love understood to be for? If this act is understood as one of love, then a natural question arises, who is it for? Within the Bible, different expressions are used to describe the scope of this love. John 3:16. For God loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. That's the New International Version. Others describe large, uncountable groups sharing in life and restoration. Where do we see this? Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. Revelation chapter 7, verse 9, in the New International Version, under the heading, the great multitude in white robes, says, after this I looked, and there before me was a great multitude that no one could count, from every nation, tribe, people, and language, standing before the throne and before the Lamb. They were wearing white robes and were holding palm branches in their hands. Because of this, many understand the reach of this act to be wide, extending across humanity, beyond limitation. Different ways this has been understood. Over time, various interpretations have developed regarding how this love is expressed and what form that future life may take. Some traditions understand a heavenly hope, sometimes associated with symbolic numbers, such as those found in the book of Revelation. Others understand the promises as pointing toward life restored on earth, a renewed human experience in harmony with the source. Others see these descriptions as symbolic, expressing unity between the human and the divine in ways that go beyond literal categories. And what remains consistent across these views is the central idea that life, restoration, and reconciliation are possible. Value without distinction. Importantly, within the biblical narrative, human worth is not presented as dependent on role, number, or destination. Whether described in heaven, on earth, or symbolically, human life is consistently portrayed as meaningful and valued. This allows space for reflection without hierarchy. No one is diminished by how they understand their place in that hope. A personal reflection. So each person may ask, what does this mean to me? What do I hope for? How do I understand life, restoration, or connection to the source? These are not questions that can be answered for someone else. They belong to the individual. The bread and the wine, the original invitation. According to the gospel account, when Jesus Christ shared this meal with his disciples, he invited them to remember him through simple elements, bread and wine. And so the reference is found in the book of Luke, chapter 22, verses 19 and 20. Luke 22, 19 to 20. And he took bread, gave thanks, and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, "This is my body, given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." In the same way, after the supper, he took the cup, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. This act has come to be known as the memorial, or the Lord's evening meal." Different traditions, different practices. Across time, different communities have understood and practiced this moment in different ways. Some partake of the bread and wine. Some observe without partaking. Some see the act as symbolic. Others see it as deeply sacramental. These differences reflect the diversity of human understanding. A restored principle. Conscience and freedom. In this setting, something important is restored. Each person is free to respond according to their conscience, their understanding, and their relationship with the Supreme. Some may choose to partake of the bread. Some may choose to partake of the wine. Some may choose to do both. Some may choose to observe quietly. All of these responses are valid within this space. No human barrier. There's no human authority here that grants or withholds permission. No one stands between an individual and this moment of remembrance. Participation is not controlled. It's offered. So, a gentle illustration. In some traditions, this moment has been compared to a covenant or a shared relationship. Others see it more simply, as an act of remembrance, as a moment of gratitude, as a quiet recognition of love expressed. Each person may approach it in the way that is sincere for them. A moment of integrity. For those who choose to partake, it may be a meaningful personal expression. For those who do not, their presence and reflection carry equal dignity. And so what matters here is not uniformity, but sincerity. a transition forward. With this understanding, we now move into the observance itself. How this moment will be shared, and how we may each take part in our own way. Observing and continuing in appreciation, observing this moment. We now come to the observance itself. So today, we follow the simple pattern described in the Bible, remembering the moment when Jesus Christ shared bread and wine with his disciples and invited them to remember him. The reference is found at 1 Corinthians 11:23-25. It says in the New International Version, "For I received from the Lord what I also passed on to you. The Lord Jesus, on the night he was betrayed, took bread. And when he had given thanks, he broke it and said, 'This is my body, which is for you. Do this in remembrance of me.' In the same way, after supper, he took the cup, saying, 'This cup is the new covenant in my blood. Do this whenever you drink it in remembrance of me.' In this gathering, both here and across Livestream, we will pause for a brief moment of reflection or prayer. Share the bread, representing Jesus' body. Share the wine, representing his blood. Some may choose to partake, some may choose to observe. Both are fully respected. And this is an open remembrance, shared across places, time zones, and personal circumstances. There may be imperfections in the process, technical or practical, but the intention remains sincere. The bread. According to the account, Jesus took bread, gave thanks, and shared it with those present. The bread is commonly understood to represent his body, given in love. At this time, a brief prayer or moment of gratitude may be offered. The bread is then shared. Each person may choose how they wish to respond. the wine. In a similar way, Jesus shared wine, inviting those present to reflect on its meaning. The wine is commonly understood to represent his blood poured out in behalf of others. Again, a brief prayer or moment of reflection may be offered. The wine is then shared. And again, each person may respond according to their own conscience. Beyond this moment, this occasion doesn't stand alone. For many, it connects to something ongoing, a way of living, relating, and reflecting. Living appreciation. One way this appreciation is expressed is through the desire to draw closer to what is understood as the source, to truth, to goodness, to love. For some, this is expressed through prayer. For others, through learning, reflection, or acts of kindness. For others still, through a commitment to live with greater honesty, compassion, and integrity. A relationship, however understood. Within the Bible, this is often described as a relationship with God as Father. The reference? The Bible book of John 17, verse 3. John 17, verse 3 says, "Now this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. Others may understand it differently, as alignment with truth, as connection with the whole of existence, as a deepening awareness of meaning and responsibility. What matters is not uniform language, but sincerity of direction. Continuing the reflection. This moment may pass, but its meaning can continue. In the days and weeks ahead, many will continue to reflect on what Jesus' life and death represent. As expressed in the writings of Paul, this reflection can have a moving effect on the heart, shaping how one lives. Please turn to the book of 2 Corinthians as reference, chapter 5, verse 14 to 15. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verses 14 to 15. It says, "For Christ's love compels us, because we are convinced that one died for all, that those who live should no longer live for themselves, but for him who died for them and was raised again." A final invitation. So we close with a simple invitation to remember, to reflect, to appreciate in whatever way is true for you. So the closing thought is this: may this moment, whether understood as faith, reflection, or remembrance, serve as something steady and meaningful. And may the expression of what many call supreme love continue to be explored, lived, and appreciated both now and beyond this gathering. Remember and appreciate supreme love.
In remembrance, freely given, freely held on knows. In remembrance, freely given, freely held on knows. Stillness hold this moment, breath becomes our meeting hero. Stillness holds this moment, breath becomes our meeting heroes. Broken bread share freely, simple gifts before us. No one stands above here, all are welcome now. You remember love now, we remember freely. No fear lives within us, only presence here. And remembrance freely, given freely held. You remember love now, we remember freely. No fear lives within us, only presence here. And remembrance freely, given freely held. Cup of life poured gently, meaning flows between us, and each one finds their pathway. Truth awakens softly. You remember love now, we remember freely. No fear lives within us, only presence here. And remembrance freely, given freely held. You remember love now, we remember freely. No fear lives within us, only us. Only present here in remembrance, freely given, freely held. Carry this within you, let it live through kindness. Every step remembering, love remains here now. celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, worlds, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is disclosure is I disclose I love you.
paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam. We are the timeless stream. Through shadows very strong, the flame within our light, as day must follow night, we burn with ancient
The arrival, celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. Dimensions dance entwine, boundaries dissolve a line. Existence hums one song. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is as we rise, truth-etched in endless skies, what's forged in choice remains beyond life's fleeting change.
Eternal paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam, we are the timeless dream. Through shadows there we stride, the flame within our light, as day must follow night, we burn with ancient
The arrival, celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, worlds, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite, I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is disclosure is I disclose I love you. oceans dance entwined, boundaries dissolve a line, existence holds one song. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is, disclosure is, I disclose I love you. Disclosure is, I disclose I love you. Before the void, the silence girl, a thought unspoken, a secret word, from boundless depths, the one took form, eternal lessons, the formless gold. Ordinators' tools, do they bind or free? We choose, we ascend through light eternity. Humanity now stands, the cosmos in its hands. All gains, all loss, through truth we cross. Furrow grows of thought, the wisdom we have sought. To stars, to soul, we seek the whole. Prometheus ignites the flame of sacred rites. Divine within we create, together shaping timeless fate. Through fire and storms we rise.
paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam. We are the timeless stream. Through shadows there we stride, the flame within our light, as day must follow night, we burn with ancient
The arrival, celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure I disclose I love you. Dimensions dance entwined, we rise, truth-etched in endless skies. What's forged in choice remains beyond life's fleeting change.
Eternal paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam. We are the timeless dream. Through shadows there we strive, the flame within our life. As day must follow night, we burn with ancient
The arrival, celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, worlds, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite, I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is disclosure is I disclose I love you. silence holds one song. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is. Disclosure is. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is. I disclose I love you. Before the void, the silence girl, a thought unspoken, a secret word, from boundless depths, the one took form, eternal lessons, the formless dawn. Ordinators' tools, do they bind or free? We choose, we ascend through light eternity. Humanity now stands, the cosmos in its hands. All gains, all loss, through truth we cross. Furrow grows of thought, the wisdom we have sought. To stars, to soul, we seek the whole. Prometheus ignites the flame of sacred rites. Divine within we create, together shaping timeless fate. Through fire and storms we rise, truth-etched in endless skies. What's forged in choice we make,
paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam. We are the timeless stream. Through shadows very strong, the flame within our light, as day must follow night, we burn with ancient
The arrival, celestial whispers resound, galactic veils unbound, nebulous breathe secrets. Disclosure is the revelation. Time falls, worlds, words collide, ethereal truths confide. Unseen shadows ignite, I disclose I love you. Disclosure is I disclose I love you. I disclose I love you. The enlightenment, starlit echoes awaken, cosmic mirrors unshaken, mysteries bloom infinite. I disclose I love you. Disclosure is disclosure is I disclose I love you. Dimensions dance entwined,
paths we tread, by wisdom's light we'll led, from dust to heaven's gleam, we are the timeless dream. Through shadows there we stride, the flame within our light, as day must follow night, we burn with ancient light.